In this video, we are going to show how to add information from a bill for heating oil into the other fuel point entry in GHGi Analytics that is set up to record heating oil usage. The first thing to do is get a copy of the fuel invoice. Logging in takes you to the dashboard page, where we select Data Entry in the navigation bar and in the drop-down select Other Fuels. This takes us to an Enter Other Fuels Usage data page. There are two ways to find the fuel supply point you're looking for. If you don't have many of them, the one that you're looking for should be easy to find. If you have a large number of fuel supply points, I recommend that you use the Fuel Supply Point reference. Type the name of the fuel supply point into the box, then press the Search for FSPs button. However, I'm going to select an entry from the list of fuel points lower down. This will open an Enter Fuel Supply Point Readings form. Now we take the fuel bill. The first thing we want is the invoice reference. This isn't a required field, but it is useful for auditing purposes, particularly if you don't upload an image of the bill. Next is the tax point. On this bill, it is called Invoice Date. You can click on the field and a date chooser opens. Select the date 23rd of May 2019. Then enter the From date and To date. In this case, To date is the same as the delivery date, the 23rd of May 2019, which you can get from the invoice. This company, Watson, invoiced on the day of delivery, so delivery and invoice dates happen to be the same. Determining the From date is more complex. Heating oil is likely to be delivered more than once a month. In winter months, it is likely to be delivered several times in a single month. Therefore, it is very important to get hold of the previous invoice to the one you are entering. You use the delivery date shown on that previous invoice as the start date for the entry you are currently making. In this case, the previous invoice shows that the delivery was made on the 17th of April 2019. The system uses the From and To dates to allocate emissions to a specific period for dashboard and reporting purposes. You click on the field From Date, a date chooser opens and you enter 17th of April 2019. The To date comes from the latest bill and is 23rd of May 2019. So, you click on the field To date, a date chooser opens and you enter 23rd of May 2019. Next, we take the number of litres shown on the bill, 3001 litres in this case, and type it into the usage field. From the drop-down on the right, we select A for actual, as we know the exact amount in this case. The next field is purpose. Emissions from other fuels are separated into stationary combustion and transport. In this case, we leave the setting in the default position, stationary combustion. There is a comments field for any remarks you may wish to make. Next, we can upload an image of the bill. You can scan the bill or photograph it using your mobile phone. Just remember to limit the size of the image to reduce the storage space on the server. We have found that an image size of between 200 kilobytes and 600 kilobytes is perfectly acceptable. Finally, we click on the Submit Readings button. This takes us to the Transactions page for other fuel bills. This page details all the other fuel bill entries. It includes emissions from the fuel in question, in addition to well-to-tank (WTT) emissions. This page is accessed from the Report section on the navigation bar and by selecting Transactions. You will be then offered a choice of which fuel type you require and if you want to specify a time period. I'm not going to select a time period, so I will just click on Other Fuels. Thank you very much for watching.